Today we're at Prestatyn Golf Course in North Wales. It's a par 72 championship links course. The aim of the day is to try and break 90. Opening hole is a short par 4 and our tee shot finds the left hand rough. First iron shot of the day is a bad one, 90-yard approach. It's hit heavy, losing a lot of distance. But we pitch one over a bunker from around 40 yards. We're on the green safely, and the first putt of the day will be an 8-footer for par. Just misses to the left, and we card a bogey on the opening hole. Hole 2 is a medium length par 4, and our tee shot finds the fairway. Second shot is not so good, a miss hit out to the right. It's a 72 for the front edge. 91 I think it is. And that's the on-course analysis around a 90-yard approach to the middle of the green. We're on in 3, but a long way away from the hole, 50 foot away. Some of the greens at Prestatyn are really big. Just getting distracted there by some birds nearby. And a bit of a misread on the lag putt, and we're left with a 10-footer for bogey. The lips out, and we card a disappointing double bogey on hole 2. There's the culprits there, causing me to 3-putt. I'll just blame it on the birds, it wasn't anything to do with my bad play. Hole 3 is the first of the par 5s. It's a dog leg to the left, and our tee shot finds the fairway. Second shot is a miss hit. Lucky not to go in the water there. It's 184, I'm going to hit the forward all out. So just about in range of the green for our third shot, but it's a stone top 2 miss hits in a row. 65, I'm going to hit the sand wedge. Just gone in. So pardon my French on the course there. I've just holed out from 65 yards. The first time I've ever holed out with a pitch shot. Over the moon with this, obviously. Not expected. Picking the ball out of the hole there. And obviously very happy. That's my first ever hole out ever. So it definitely deserves a replay with no shot tracer on it. 65 yards is a good yardage for me with a sand wedge. Here's the numbers I was actually working with on the course. 49 to the front, 80 to the back. And yeah, it's just a great noise, great feeling. And what a way to stabilise the round. So back down to earth, hole 4 is the hardest hole on the front 9, a monster of a par 4. Over 440 yards. And our tee shot finds the right hand rough. Second shot is obviously a layup for me. Goes okay. It's 99, going with a 9-iron. Middle of the green. And our approach to the green is a good one. We're on in 3. So thumbs up, just about pin high, close to the middle of the green, and we have a 22 footer for par. And the putt drops, they're all going in now, can't miss at the moment. A par in this hole is basically a birdie, as there's no chance I can reach in two. Let's see what happens on the next hole. So hole 5 is a medium length par 4, and our tee shot finds the fairway. 211 and going with 3 wood. It's a red flag, so hopefully just get a roll before the green. So golf's a funny old game. Just when you think you've got it sussed, it comes back to bite you. It's fine. Getting very overconfident there. We have an approach to the green around 135 yards. Oh, wrong club. So we choose the wrong club and come up short. Chip one on for our full shot. It doesn't roll out as much as I thought. I left for the 10 footer for a bogey, which is a big misread for the putt. Slides a long way to the right. Pushed it and a misread. And we sink the 5 footer coming back for a double bogey on hole 5. Hole 6 is the only par 3 on the front 9. Around 170 yards. We choose the wrong club, missed the green short left. Pitch one on. We have an 8 footer for par. Just misses to the left. And card a bogey with no drama. Hole 7 is a par 5. Stroke index 18, easiest hole on the course. Our tee shot finds the fairway just in front of these bunkers. Second shot is okay. It's fine. We have an approach to the green around 120 yards. Which is hit right on line but just comes up a bit short, a green in regulation. We have a birdie putt now, it's a 48 footer. So in reality it's just a lag putt to get it close. And we're left with a 5 footer for par, slightly uphill. And the putt drops, really happy with that. Green in regulation, 2 putt par, solid golf. Hole 8 is a dog leg to the right, par 4. And we cut the corner nicely with our drive and have around 150 yard approach to the green. And we missed the green to the right and had a greenside pitch that unfortunately wasn't recorded. So for our fourth shot, it's a 6 footer for par. It burns the right edge. And card a bogey on hole 8. Hole 9 is a short par 4, one of my favourite holes at Prestatyn. Our tee shot finds the fairway. It's 110, front edge 94, 8 iron. Just going to hit a soft one. Part of the green, but it's a red flag though actually. Yeah, just a soft one. So our second shot is from 110 yards. Let's hit it fat. Got away with that. So we got away with that one. This green is protected by water at the front and the sides. Obviously we didn't want to be in the drink, so we chipped one on for our third shot and left with a 6 footer for par. The lips out. Tap in for the bogey on hole 9. So the score on the front 9 was 44, 7 over. Started the round poorly, but then started playing really well. Birdie and 2 pars is really good, I'll take that all day long. We're still on course to break 90, so let's see what we can score on the back 9. Hole 10 is a long par 4, stroke index 1, hardest hole on the course. We lose our tee shot out to the right, it nearly goes out of bounds. Second shot goes okay. It's 82, hitting the pitching wedge. Out this rough. Our third shot is hit heavy out of the rough, losing a lot of distance. So we're in a terrible position now. Short-sighted with the green with a bunker in front of us. In a tight lie. Gonna try and hit the open face chip over the bunker. We don't hit the chip perfectly, but we're on the green. I'll take that all day long. In a good position. It's a 12-footer to save bogey. The lips out. 2 lip outs in a row. And we take the double bogey to start the back 9. Hole 11 is a short par 3. Stroke index 17, easiest hole on the back 9. Going with a 6 iron. And we hit the tee shot slightly thin and missed the green long left. The second shot is a very poor chip shot, doesn't make it on the green. But we bump and run from around the fringe and have a 6-footer to save bogey. Good line, but just stop short, and we tap in for 2 double bogeys in a row. Not good scoring. Hole 12 is the longest of the par 5s on the course, and our tee shot finds the fairway. Just laying up for the second shot in the fairway. That went okay. This is 167. Gonna hit the 22-degree hybrid again. Red flag. And our approach to the green is the top, but it picks up speed with the dry ground and somehow hits a couple of mounds and filters through to the back of the green. I don't know how that happened. A lot of good fortune there. So this is a birdie putt, a 62-footer. Misses to the right, it was just a lag putt really. We're left with a 4-footer for par. That disappointingly slides by. And we card a bogey on hole 12. Hole 13 is a par 3 uphill, and we miss the green to the right. The railway line runs along the back 9 in Prestatyn, and we're left with a greenside chip around 16 yards. We hit a great chip, it nearly goes in. Couldn't have done much more than that. Tap in for the par and stabilise the back 9. Hole 14 is a long par 4, and our tee shot finds the right hand rough. Second shot is a good one, back in the fairway, thumbs up there, and we have an approach to the green of 83 yards. Which is hit slightly thin to the left and rolls to the back fringe. The par putt misses there, very tricky putt, downhill through a tier. And we're left with a 4-footer for bogey. And the putt drops, despite the best efforts of the train drivers to sabotage me. Hole 15 is a short par 4 and the signature hole at Prestatyn. Our drive's in play, over 180 yards, finds the right hand rough. So having approached the green around 141 yards, we're going with a 5-iron. It's hit right on line. I'm really happy with the result. I knew I hit the iron sweet, but I didn't think it'd be this close. So with our first real birdie putt of the day, it's a 10-footer. Right to left. Quite a slopey green, this one. And we commit a cardinal sin in golf. We leave a birdie putt short. We didn't have the line anyway, I think. And tap in for the par and move on. Hole 16 is the last of the par 4s at Prestatyn, and our tee shot is slightly skied, losing distance. It's about 200 to the green, middle, 184 to the front edge. It's up hit, raised green. Just going to smash the forward, hopefully get it up there. So that was the on-course analysis. I hit this second shot really pure, but unfortunately to the right it got snagged up in this grass. So our pitch out of the thick grass ends up at the back fringe, and we're left with a 42-footer for par. Bit of a misread on that putt there, didn't turn as much as I thought, and we're left with an 8-footer for bogey, downhill. And the putt drops, really happy with that. We caught a bogey on hole 16. Hole 17 is the last of the par 3s. From an elevated tee position, we go with the 7-iron. It's hit slightly thin, didn't want to come up short in one of those pot bunkers, and we end up on the back fringe. Our second shot is a very mediocre chip from 27 yards, and we're left with an 18-footer for par. Stops close, tap in for bogey on hole 17. Hole 18 is a par 5, dogleg to the left, hitting all the way back to the clubhouse. We're in play off the tee, around 200 yards in the fairway. So stops just short of this road. People going by there. And our second shot is hit slightly thin off the bottom groove. Our layup. We're really happy with the result. And we have an approach to the green at 120 yards, going with a 7-iron. So a decent connection, but unfortunately we've missed the green in regulation by a hair's breadth. So we're left with a 75-foot putt from the fringe for a birdie. Reasonable pace on the lag putt. You can see the low sun there. We've taken the flag out and we have a 5-footer for par. We hit a terrible putt for the 5th shot, a bit of a misread and a pull at the same time. And tapping for the bogey on hole 18 for a round of 88, 16 over. So we've done it. Broken 90 at the first time of playing Prestatyn, and it was a great round. I've never holed out before, obviously, that was the highlight. A 65-yard hole out. Really pleased for the 4 pars, and a lot of the bogeys could have been pars too. There was a lot of 6 to 8 foot par putts missed. I hit a lot of mishits too, but I didn't let that affect my game. I'm really pleased not to have any triple bogeys or worse, which is blow up holes for me. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed playing and making it, and see you on the next one. Signing off.